Hello everybody, my name is Buster Jacobs and I will be discussing some problems that we have with modern social media nowadays. The question being, should social media companies be responsible for removing content on their platforms? In my opinion, I believe that yes, social media companies should be responsible for removing content, but not for the reasons you're thinking of. One of the biggest reasons for why social media companies don't like adding more and more regulations is because people will stop going on like Facebook or something and start using Instagram instead. Companies should and have the ability to remove content from their platform, only if the user is bypassing community guidelines, of course, for the most part. If a user posts content, that's their content. It should not belong to some rich CEO. Do I think companies should be responsible for taking down content off their platforms? Absolutely. Do I think that companies also need to be put in check due to them banning content that does not violate community guidelines? 100%. Cone.com states, quote, most major social media platforms have content moderation policies that prohibit users from posting harmful content like hate speech and misinformation. But some of it inevitably slips through the cracks, end quote. It's hard to moderate content from billions of people, but there should be consequences to what they can and cannot say/do. Just like a normal government, it needs laws and rules to make sure no one is bypassing guidelines. The government has power, but in no way should the government be removing the citizens' First Amendment right and free speech. Companies should not be involved with people's content, but they also shouldn't be non-existent. Sometimes online I'll see videos and posts that should be taken down immediately. From the site Bill of Rights Institute, it states, quote, they, the people, may argue that while social media platforms have a lot of power over what information people view, the solution isn't to give the government greater regulation power, end quote. Again, let me rephrase this. Companies should be able to take down content, but only to a certain extent. We don't want the businesses to have more power than they already do. The Reg Review says that, quote, without these liability safeguards, the ways in which users interact with these online spaces would be limited, as platforms would constrain users' ability to comment freely on content or post product reviews, end quote. It's kind of what I was saying before with my example of Facebook and Instagram. You have more regulations on one app, you're gonna find a substitute, go to the other one. And in conclusion, to rephrase my question again, I do say that yes, I feel like they should be able to post content and users should be able to have content be posted that's their content. And I feel like the companies have the right to take it down only if it's for the right reasons and if they're not bypassing any guidelines. But that was it, and thanks so much for watching, and see you later. Bye.